In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 of my favorite lifestyle upgrades that you can make to your next rehab. Number 1 is this funky system right above me, which is called an ERV, or an energy recovery ventilator. It took me several years to even learn about what this is. And it does one thing. It exchanges fresh air and stale air, and it circulates it around your house wherever you want it to. So let me tell you what this one does. This one, we have it pulling the stale air from our bathroom and our kitchen, and it exhausts it outside, and it pulls in fresh air from outside constantly, by the way, 24/7, and it puts it into our HVAC system. This is just one application you can do with this. Basically, this system is great for if you have finished basements. If you want the air in your house to be filtered, all it is basically like a fan, or let's say a bathroom fan, that's going at a slow rate all the time. So you'd be surprised, this doesn't cost that much. This particular model, I think, was $1,000. And the fun thing about this is that it can replace your bathroom fans. If you've ever gone to a hotel and you notice there's no switch on the wall for a bathroom fan, it's because they have a similar system like this. So if you count up the dollars, the bathroom fans that we have in this house are about $150 each. If you can replace 2 or 3 of those, you're really only spending a net of $700 plus maybe a few extra minor ductwork costs to install this. It's a huge quality of life upgrade, and you can stack on top of that if you want extra filtration or whatnot. But I've learned that especially for finished basements, this is something necessary, that I'm never going to finish a basement again without one of these. So the second lifestyle upgrade that I'm a huge fan of personally is this right behind me, which is a steam shower unit. A steam shower unit is exactly what it sounds like. You add it into an existing full bathroom, and it turns your shower into a steam shower. This unit is inexpensive if you are installing it in the rough-in phase. And there's a few things that I want to say about that. Number 1 is the unit itself costs between $2,500, $3,500 for a standard shower. That's not cheap, but compared to paying an extra monthly fee to go to a gym or a sauna or a spa to use that, it's really not that expensive. It can pay back for itself in a year or two. So installing one of these is not too difficult either. The only extra things that you need to install that you wouldn't have for another shower is, number 1, a thick electric line. I think this is an 8-gauge cable. It's really not that expensive. You have to run this before you drywall. The second thing you're going to do, which we haven't done here yet because we're still roughing in, is you're going to put a little bit of extra insulation behind your tile and whatever you call it, the tile mortar, just to make sure the steam doesn't escape. And then the third thing is just running a line from this unit into the shower, which that might be all of $20 to do. So huge lifestyle upgrade. I've had one of these for 4 or 5 years now. I've used it several times a week. I mean, it's a game changer for me. I love these. So if you're into this kind of stuff, highly recommend it if you are roughing in a new shower or tearing out an old one. So the last lifestyle upgrade that costs you the least amount of money to do is soundproofing areas that make sense. In this house, we soundproofed 3 areas that made a lot of sense and did not cost a lot. Our offices, the bedrooms, and the bathrooms. You can see behind me here, I have an interior wall. On the other side of this wall is an office. It's real simple. All you have to do for basic soundproofing is put insulation between the walls and 2 layers of 5/8 drywall. 5/8 thick drywall is a little bit thicker than your normal 1/2-inch drywall. However the fibers work, they're like mixed up or something, so sound doesn't go through them as much. They're only $14, $15 a sheet. So if you can imagine, it might only cost you $100 to do this, and it makes a big difference. Also, putting insulation around your pipes, especially your drain pipes in bathrooms, prevents you from hearing someone flush the toilet downstairs when you're sitting in the kitchen every day. So, few things, it doesn't cost a lot of money. It's very, very effective. There's certain pipe wraps that cost a little bit more that you can use, but generally you can wrap insulation around a pipe, double 5/8 your ceiling under your bathroom, and you're good to go without spending a lot of extra money. Huge upgrade to a house, and building code does not require any more than the most basic of the basic soundproofing. It basically requires no soundproofing. So even if you're buying a new construction house in South Philly, for example, this is something to really keep in mind, because many builders take no heed to doing any soundproofing at all, and it's not required by code. And if you miss even asking or testing and walking through your house and having people stomp on the floors and knock on the walls or play loud music between the rooms, you might buy a house, which I've seen in dozens of scenarios, which you buy a house, you pay $700,000, and you move in, and you can hear your neighbor through your bedroom wall. I've seen that happen many times. So don't take soundproofing lightly. It's very important and doesn't cost a lot of money a lot of the times. So that's it.